this historical map, I would like to come back to the situation of the prisoners again. At the very, very beginning, they were welcomed, we will treat you as a pile of shit, and they were beaten immediately and driven into that room. This is a place where the prisoners got a number, and I like to say where they became a number. Because here they lost their dignity, they lost their individuality, and from here they were fully naked, driven through a disinfection ban. And then they got the zebra striped uniform, and they were distributed to the different work commandos and to the barracks. No, the prisoners here at Dachau, they didn't get a tattoo, they got a number. They had to saw a number here on the chest, we will come to that next. Only at Auschwitz they got a tattoo. So this is a place where they were registered. We have some personal belongings here, over there, and we still have a perfectly organized archive with 10,000 of reports and files from the individuals. And we have in our archive reports, files with handwritten RU, with the abbreviation RU. And I want to use this example to describe the situation of justice, to describe the atmosphere, because this RU stands for Return Undesired. And it stands for the following. The local politician, the local police commandant who was responsible for arresting a prisoner and bringing him down here to Dachau, he did not want to see his face again. And this RU, Return Undesired, was the invitation given to the jailers here in the camp, use your imagination to get rid of him. This describes a little bit the atmosphere of justice. So it took a pencil, it took 3 seconds to 10 people to death. I have another historical example. It comes from my hometown. In my hometown, up to the north, in the Rhineland, there was our local priest. He was sitting in a cafe, drinking a cup of coffee and having some cake. And the Nazi minister Göring came into that restaurant, and our local priest, he didn't stand up and he refused to give the greeting. In a whispering mode, Göring talked to his driver, and then last 2 days he was arrested. So here it is said, he refused the greeting and he died at Dachau. So just for not standing up, not giving the greeting, this article here was published some months ago from a from a local historian. Once again, an example, it took just that to send people to death. By the way, it's the same restaurant where I celebrated my wedding, but not at the same time. Now I would like to focus on this historical map. It gives you an overview where the prisoners came from 32 different nations, and they spoke 25 different languages. At least at the very beginning, the majority of the prisoners came from Germany, 31,000, and this changed with the beginning of World War II. The left column mirrors the historical and the political situation. For example, when the number increased from 37 to 38, this was a time when Austria joined Germany, and 15,000 political opponents from Austria were imprisoned here. And once again, an increase here in 1940. This was the Western campaign against France, Belgium, and the Netherlands and Luxembourg. And once again, increase here in 44, some thousand gypsies were brought down here to Dachau and were forced to set out bunkers. You will miss the Americans. 35 Americans were imprisoned here. The majority of them, this stands for 16, they were imprisoned here for their unusual names. So this is not a joke. This stands for the following. These Americans, they were former Europeans. They left Europe, they applied for the American citizenship, they got it, and they wanted to fight against Hitler. So they joined as a proud new American, the American army, and they came back to Europe as a GI. And when they were captured by the German army, and when the German army found out it is not a typical name like Miller, Brown, or whatever, it is a Czerczynski, for example, they asked him about his personal background, and when he admitted, I'm a former Czech, I'm a former Polish, they were imprisoned here. Because for the common American GIs, the Germans have set up POW camps. Question about that.